Hey there, good morning. Question for you today. What is your power source? I was sitting here, I'm getting ready to record. I put in my ear pods, computer didn't recognize them. I checked the settings, tried to tell it to connect, still didn't connect, still wasn't recognized. I put them back in their case and I plugged them into the cord, and that little light didn't come on. And so still nothing. And the question was why? Well, I'm sure by now you've guessed that the other end of the cord wasn't plugged into the outlet. So they were getting no power. Everything looked like it should work, but I had to go all the way to the end to find out that they were not plugged into a power source. They were out there on their own, and there was no way they could draw power. So they might look good, they might look normal, the case might look fine, but they had no power. They were totally without power. Sometimes we go through life and we find ourselves totally without power, and we're like, Lord, this is what your word says, but there's no power. Like, what's going on? And so often what we begin to do is we begin to discount, and then we begin to align with the world or the cultural system and actually come into alignment with our challenges, with our whatever we're dealing with that pulls us down, that pulls us away from the Lord, that keeps us from becoming the men and women that God has called us to be.